So it's like, who lying? Somebody lying, but it's okay.
Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling. Double texting you.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan Flowers. As you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about perfume today, okay? This is constantly something that I'm talking about on Instagram. So a couple people have asked me to do like a haul or just kind of talk about my perfumes just a little bit more in depth. So let's get right into it. We do have perfumes ranging from, we got some Gucci, we have some Kilian, we have some Tom Ford, we have some YSL. They're all like in front of me right now. So let's get into it. So perfumes have easily become like an obsession. It's so easy to keep collecting. It's so easy to keep buying. You smell something good, let me take it. I want it, you know. So we're gonna kind of a lot of my perfumes are actually florals. I realized as I was doing this video, as I was prepping for the video, a lot of them are florals. I do have some warm and spicy, but majority of my list is going to be florals. So I'm going to organize this video based on brands. So first we're going to start with YSL, and we're going to talk about Miss Black Opium here first. This scent is an EDP, which means that it's a little bit stronger than a typical EDT, which is just a toilette. This is a actual perfume, meaning there's a higher oil concentration than compared to just like your Bath and Body Works. Or compared to just like a toilet. So the size that I have here is a 1 ounce, and this retails for $78, and the 5 ounce is $162. This is described as a warm and spicy. In the website, I have it written here, sorry I keep looking down, but the website describes it as seductively intoxicating. It's a women's fragrance, and it has opening notes of rich coffee and sweet vanilla. Now the notes I have here are black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. So this fragrance to me is very nighttimey. It does remind me of something that I would put on occasionally. Like, this isn't something that I gravitate to too often. It does smell really nice, but like I said, it's very nighttimey. It kind of reminds me of cotton candy. I always have this cotton candy thought in my mind when it comes to the Black Opium. I don't know why. I don't know what note it is that gives me that vibe, but definitely a nighttime perfume. I wouldn't say it's a staple to have in your collection. I will get to some staples, but this I wouldn't say it's a staple. It's just very pretty. It's kind of unique in its scent, and as you can see, I'm not even halfway done, and this is only the 1 ounce bottle. So continuing with the YSL, a YSL staple is definitely the YSL Libre. However you pronounce it, y'all. If you know how to pronounce it, put it in the comments. Give me a little pronunciation in the comments. I have heard this said differently. I actually do have 2. Well, I had 3, but the other one was like a little sample size, so I kept that one like in my car. But I have the regular size. This is a 1.6 ounce. It's kind of confusing because the bottom of the bottle says that it's a 1.6, but the website says it's a 1.7. So it's like, who lying? Somebody lying, but it's okay. So it's either a 1.6 or 1.7, and this one retails for $112. This is described as a warm floral, and it has a bold floral fragrance. The website describes it as a lavender essence from France, Moroccan orange blossom, and the notes are lavender, orange blossom, and vanilla extract. A staple. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're probably into fragrances, and this baby right here, you gotta have her, okay? Very pretty, very sexy. It can be a nighttime type of vibe. Yeah, it can be either or, because honestly, in my own opinion, I spray this throughout the day. I'll wear this out with the girls, and I'll wear this at night on a date. Some perfumes I feel like are more specific to being at night, but this one I don't really define as that in my personal opinion. But staple, we love the YSL Libre. They also have a YSL Libre Intense, I believe it's called. It's just like it's darker in color. I haven't smelled the intense one yet, but I hear great things about it. Add this one to your collection for sure. So next we are moving into some Chanel. This is the Chanel Chance, a staple. I would say, I'm sorry, we love her. This is the smaller one, and this is a 1.7 ounce, which retails for $116, and this is an EDP as well, meaning that, like I said, the fragrance is a little bit stronger. It does last pretty long. I can spray this and smell it all day. The 3.4 ounce retails for $146, I believe, and this is described as floral, warm, And the website says it's like an unexpected floral fragrance. So it does have a unique smell. It's not like a fruity floral. It's like a sexy floral. Like it's not like fruity and super sweet like some of the other perfumes that I have in my collection. But this one is really pretty. I wouldn't define this as a fragrance that you need for a special occasion. This isn't like a special occasion fragrance to me. I do have this like if I'm just going out and about, just give it a little spritz, call it a day. Very sexy, very pretty. Like I said, a lot of my collection is floral, but this is a really pretty floral that I do think that you should pick up as well. And the notes are jasmine, pink pepper, and vanilla. So that warm vanilla is very popular when it comes to warm fragrances, when it comes to that sexy vanilla. I think vanilla be in it. Vanilla, they always got the vanilla in there if you're talking warm and sexy. So you can definitely smell that in here, and I really love this one. So we're going to move into a favorite of mine in my collection. You guys are going to be able to tell by where it is. This is the Carolina Herrera. Absolutely love it. So this one right here, if you don't get anything from my list, please get this one. This one is an EDP. This is a 1 ounce, which retails for $70, about $70. And this is the smaller one. The bigger ones kind of have like the spray bottle at the top where I think you just press it and it sprays out. But this one comes out like this. Sexy. This is very nighttime. What I've noticed about the fragrances that I have, this dark bottle reminds me of a nighttime. Like similar to the one that I just talked about, the YSL Black Opium. That one kind of gives me a nighttime vibe. It has that very dark, sleek bottle. Nighttime. We're talking nighttime. Very sexy, very feminine. And this is of course a floral. This is defined as a warm floral. And the notes are tuberose, jasmine, and tonka bean. Very sexy. Like I said, very much of a nighttime smell. They define this as bright and sexy, yet dark and elegant. So I really like that explanation because it really does define it. It's very, it's sweet, but it's dark and it's pretty. It's nighttime. You know, it kind of gives like a little mysterious vibe. It's so sexy, y'all. Like, if you don't get anything, get this one or at least smell it. Go to Sephora, go to your Ulta, and at least give it a smell because this one is worth it. Even if you do get the little smaller little sample bottle, I do have a couple of those that we're going to review as well. But even if you get a sample one, just give it a little try. And it does last pretty long. I can spray this and be like this all night because it's going to be all that and everything. Even the design of the bottle, like you can't help but be attracted to this. It's like, what's that? It just gives sex. It's a heel. Like it gives sexy. It gives night on the town. It gives like, oh, I'm going out with the girls or with your man, whoever. It's just, the bottle just tells you that it's sexy automatically. So this is a favorite. Like I said, the Carolina Herrera. This is Good Girl, if I didn't say that, but Good Girl. So next we're going to be moving into some Giorgio Armani, and the first one that we're going to talk about is the My Way. This fragrance is the 3 ounce 90 milliliter, and it retails for $132. This is an EDP. Scent does last pretty long with it being a perfume. This is in the floral family as well. This is described as a classic floral, and the website says it's having a blend of woody and floral notes. In the description they mentioned Egyptian orange blossom, Indian tuberose. They have cedarwood from Virginia and vanilla from Madagascar. Like, they chefed it up on this, I guess. Okay, but what I will say, the notes are orange blossom, tuberose, and vanilla. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. For whatever reason, it reminds me of cotton candy. Like, I can't figure out what note it is or what blend that gives me that cotton candy vibe. But this one reminds me a little bit of the Black Opium, but the Black Opium I like a little bit more than this one. As you can see, it's still kind of full. I do spray this pretty much occasionally. I also have a smaller one that I keep in my car, which I kind of spray around my car. But this one reminds me of the KILIAN Love Don't Be Shy, which we're going to talk a little bit about later. But as far as longevity, it does last pretty long. And if you like that cotton candy, if you like KILIAN Love Don't Be Shy, you're going to like this one as well. And they also have this in other sizes. I've seen commercials for this a million times, so I think it's pretty popular. But let me know how you guys feel about this one. So continuing on with Giorgio Armani, we're going to talk about my next favorite, C. This is Giorgio Armani C. As you can see from the bottle, I love it. As you can see, this one is an EDP as well. This one is the 1 ounce 30 milliliter, and it retails for $80. The 3.4 ounce retails for $135. I definitely recommend getting the bigger one. I always pretty much flock to the smaller bottles first. Oh, my bottle is broken too, as you can see. I don't know what I did to the top, but I would get the bigger one and this one because, as you can see, we're running low. Okay. This one is a fruity floral, and they also have many different options for the C in general. I've seen the pink, like a pink bottle. I think I've seen a red bottle as well. I have heard that the other ones smell just as good. I haven't tried the other ones because this one is the OG, and this one and the Carolina Herrera, you gotta get both of them. Like, just get both of them, because those are my favorites out of the list so far. Keep watching to see what else is my favorite. But the website describes this as a sweet take on floral fragrance. It says orange blossom forms the heart of this fragrance, and warm vanilla anchors the irresistible blend for a lasting scent. It does last pretty long, I will say that. I just gotta give it a whiff. Like, oh, so love it. This is a favorite of mine, as you guys can tell. So let's move into some Dior. We're going to be talking about the Poison Girl, which is a toilette. And like I said, that just means it doesn't last as long. It doesn't have a high oil concentrate like an EDP does. This one is a 3.4 ounce, and it retails for $118. This is defined as a warm and spicy. This isn't a floral like the rest of them. This is a warm and spicy. Again, this dark bottle vibe gives me nighttime vibes. Like, I would really only spray this at night. Like, if I'm going out, like I said, with the girls, or maybe you got a little appointment, I don't know. This is it's sexy. It's warm and spicy. And the notes are warm rose, sparkling neroli, and icy orange. So I guess I can smell that in there. It definitely does give off a sexy vibe. It mentions of a fruity floral top base and sensual flowers, tonka bean, vanilla. Like I said, warm and vanilla, they just go hand in hand. This does have a little bit of the vanilla inside of it. And like I said, very nighttime. It is, like I said, unfortunately an EDT, a toilette, so it doesn't last that long. But I still recommend having this in your collection. Even if you get the small one, I feel like toilettes are perfect for those little throw in your bag type of vibe. Maybe if you have a flight to catch and you want something quick, just grab a little toilet and keep it pushing. We're going to be moving into some Gucci. Unfortunately, I have the small one. This is the Gucci Flora, and this one is an EDP. And this is called Gorgeous Gardenia, and it retails for $34 for this small one, and the 1 ounce is $82. So this one is floral, a fruity floral, and I definitely regret not getting the bigger size because it smells really nice. It reminds me of spring, like I'm getting ready for the season. Like, this is what this reminds me of. It gives me great day vibes, like I'm just having a good day. Let me just smell nice, fresh, fruity, floral, sweet. That's really what this reminds me of. Very, very pretty scent. The notes they have are pear, white gardenia, brown sugar. They describe it as sweet, being bright. Just a great daytime scent all around. I really do like this. I wouldn't wear this at night because, like I said, it definitely gives a spring sweet vibe to it. It just reminds me of like brunch with the girls. Like, this is what this gives, but very pretty. If you like a floral sweet scent, I would definitely recommend adding this one. I'm definitely going back for the bigger one because this one is a must-have. So let's move into some Versace. We have the Crystal Noir, however you want to say it. This one, again, what did I say earlier, y'all? Dark bottle vibes. Nighttime. This is 100% a nighttime vibe. Very sexy if you're looking for something. This is floral, but it's described as rich, seductive. It has some gardenia, amber. It says tuberose and sandalwood. So this is very, like I said, very sexy. This is a toilette though. This is a toilette. And this retails for $82 for the 1.7 ounce. So I really do like this one. Like I said, it's a toilette, unfortunately, but it does smell really pretty. This gives me dinner vibes, like 110%. Like, if I'm going out to dinner, I will gravitate to this one. And I think it's really pretty. It is very rich and seductive. It definitely does give that sexy vibe. Similar to the other fragrances that give me a nighttime vibe. They usually coincide with the sexy feel. So I really do like this one too. I'm like halfway through the bottle. Like I said, this is the 1.7 ounce. I believe they have a bigger one, but I definitely recommend this one if you are into that nighttime sexy dinner warm seductive vibe. So let's move into some Burberry. We have the Burberry Her here. Love Burberry Her. Very pretty, extremely sweet, very feminine. Like, this screams feminine in my mind. This is an EDP, and this is the 1 ounce, which retails for $65. It's a floral, of course, surprise surprise. The website does say this is layerable. I haven't tried to layer this yet. If you guys have this one or any of the previous ones and you've layered it, please let me know what you add. This one is described as having a blend of berries with jasmine, violet, amber, and musk. I can definitely smell that musky vibe, but it is still very sweet. It's very bright, very fruity, I would say. It's very fruity, but very pretty. I really like this one. I haven't used it much. I think I'm going to start changing it. I'm going to start using this more often because it really does smell good. I think it kind of just gets lost in the sauce. You know, just having all these perfumes, you just kind of like, it just gets lost in the background somewhere. This is the small one. Like I said, this is the 1.1 ounce. Actually, this is just a 1 ounce. They do have the bigger one, of course, which I recommend getting because this one smells really good. So on to some Valentino. We have the Born in Roma here, and this one is an EDP. This is 1 milligram. Oh my gosh. This is 1 ounce, and this is retails for $80. The 3.4 ounce retails for $138, and this is floral family. This is inspired by Roman street style. I will say a lot of the bottles look the same, but the Born in Roma was the first one that I got. It's really pretty, kind of a classic Valentino scent, and the notes are black currant, jasmine, bourbon, vanilla. Now, I won't say that this is an everyday scent. This isn't an everyday scent for me. Like, this is kind of a special occasion. I pull this out like if I just feel like smelling like Born in Roma, if that makes sense. But it does still smell pretty good. This is the floral family, so you can definitely tell that it's in the floral family. It's not like a mysteriously unique type of scent. But like I said, very like, I pull this out occasionally, but it still does smell pretty good. So we are moving into some Tom Ford. Now, this isn't the real Tom Ford. This is just the shimmering oil. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc shimmering oil. The regular Tom Ford, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but the regular Tom Ford is $365. Okay, so if you just want a little something, if you just want a little shimmer, then opt for this one. It still smells really good. The fragrance does still show up on the skin. This is still an EDP, and this one retails for $34. I'll take it. This is 1.5 ounces. It smells really good, and like I said, the glitter does show up on the skin. You don't have to worry about you just getting like oil. I will say I have sprayed this on me and it stained my clothes. So if you're going to put this on, definitely put it on before you put your clothes on. This is like a must-have for summer. If you're going on vacation, definitely put this in your bag because she's going to have you glowing. Because like I said, it is an oil. It's a body oil. So you're going to see that glow. Not only do you see glow, you see glitter. So we love that. And let me see. This is a warm and spicy scent. Now, the notes in here are bergamot, coco de mer. I don't know what that is, but it definitely smells pretty sexy. I can imagine the real Soleil Blanc smelling the same. But I really do like this one. It's described as lightweight, which it definitely is. It's not too harsh on the skin. It's also not too strong. Like, it's very pretty, very subtle. Like, if you pass by me, you're going to smell it and you're going to see the glitter. And we like the combo, okay? And this is, and on the website, it's defined as having a scorching sensuality. So I really do like this one. If you're not in the market to buy the full Soleil Blanc, the $300 and whatever dollar perfume, definitely get this one. It's a great starter. Like I said, it's only $34. And this is the only Tom Ford that I have. One day we're gonna move up, but I love her. So the last brand that we're gonna talk about in today's video is gonna be Kilian. We love Kilian. So two of the Kilians I have are the sample sizes. This is the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, and this is only the 0.25 ounce, which retails for $48. This is an EDP, and the 1.7 ounce is $250. Now this is a floral. They define it as a unisex fragrance on, I think it was Sephora. They define this as a unisex fragrance, but it's like a warm floral smell. The notes are orange blossom, vanilla, and luscious marshmallow. Now, This is the one that people say Rihanna wears. I'm not sure if you guys have heard that, but this is the one that everyone says Rihanna wears. Who knows if it's true? I've never seen Rihanna confirm that. But it gives me cotton candy. I can't get with it. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't get with this one. As you can see, this is how much I sprayed of this little thing. I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. I'm still going to describe it to you guys. This is described as a juicy honeysuckle and plush rose are softly caressed by the sweetness of luscious marshmallow. Now, I guess I can smell the marshmallow. I think that's kind of why I'm getting like a cotton candy type of feel. I don't know why cotton candy pops in my mind. But I'm not the biggest fan. I will say the two other Kilians that I have are better than this one. We're going to get to those in a second. But this one reminds me a little bit of the My Way, the Giorgio Armani that I explained earlier in the video. Not the biggest fan, you know, not the biggest fan. But some people really love this one. Like I said, this is the one that they say Rihanna wears. Who knows if Rihanna actually wears it. But if you like that type of vibe, if you do want to think you want to smell like Rihanna, then pick this one up. Moving into the Kilian that smells better than the Love Don't Be Shy. Princess. Ugh, we love Princess. This is clearly the small one. I really wish I got a bigger one. But sometimes I buy perfumes and I'm just trying to test them out. Maybe I haven't smelled it yet. So I just want to buy like the little ones just to see. And this was actually, I was very happy with this purchase. I was pleasantly surprised by the Kilian Princess. I don't hear a lot about this one as much as I hear about the Love Don't Be Shy. I don't know if it's because people say Rihanna wears that one. But the Princess honestly smells so much better, okay? So let's get into it, okay? This is the 0.25 ounce. This retails for $30 and the 1 ounce is $75. The 3.4 ounce is $135. Now, this one is warm and spicy. The notes are ginger, green tea, and marshmallow. Kilian loves some marshmallow, I'll tell y'all that, okay? But again, with this dark bottle vibe, this does gives me nighttime. It's very sexy, seductive, very like, oh, she smelled good. Like, this is the vibe that I get from the Kilian Princess. But this is described as unique. And for fierce females, I agree with this 100% because this one smells really good. Definitely one of my favorite Kilian fragrances. Now, last but not least, we're on to my most recent purchase. This is the Kilian and the Angel Share, which I've been hearing so much about lately. You know, I had to hop on it and see what it was about. This one retails for $195. This is an EDP, and this is a 1.7 ounce. Kyra I'm Unique raves about this one along with the Ebony Wood. You guys already know, if you know Kyra I'm Unique, you know that she raves about this and Ebony Wood. This does remind me of the Ebony Wood if you do have that fragrance already. They kind of, I can see why they work well together. This is a warm and spicy, and the notes are cognac, tonka bean, and oak wood. And as you can see, the bottle plays off of that cognac. It literally looks like I'm about to have a drink. Like, if you didn't know what I was doing, if I was sitting here like this, you would think I had a drink in my hand. So the bottle is, this bottle just plays on the notes perfectly. I really like that about it. It's absolutely unique. It's very sexy. It gives me grown woman vibes. Like, this gives me like, oh, okay, she 25 and up. Like, that's kind of the vibe that this gives me. It's very, very pretty. I would definitely recommend you going to Sephora and smelling this. They do allow you, well, Ulta, well, I don't know if Ulta has Kilian, but I know Sephora does. Like I said, if you smell the Ebony Woods from Zara, it kind of resembles this, but this one smells so much better and it lasts long. It does last long, so it's definitely worth the price if you decide to check into this one. Like I said, this is my most recent purchase, and like, I just want to this is the last one, you know. But the mini one retails for $45. I think it's a 0.25 ounce. So that one is $45. If you just want to give it a little tester, give it a little try, I would highly recommend, because this one's reaching its way to the top of my favorites in my collection. And that will conclude my perfume collection for this video. I do have like 10 more perfumes, but I decided to save that one for a future video. If you guys like this, give it a thumbs up and comment below which ones you have, maybe which ones you like, maybe which ones you don't like, or any recommendations that you have. I'm happily open to them. Unfortunately, I should probably close my pocketbook to perfume, but thank you guys so much for watching, and check me out in my next video. Bye.
Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling. Double